Elon Musk's virtual entertainment stage, X, has caused a fine of $610,500, roughly $386,000, from the Australian E-Wellbeing Commission for its inability to help out an examination concerning its practices connected with forestalling youngster misuse. This monetary punishment is a huge catastrophe for the stage, which has been wrestling with declining income and confronting analysis for its substance balance strategies. The E-Security Commission forced this fine on X, which was previously known as Twitter before Musk's rebranding, because of its refusal to answer requests with respect to how it handles reports of kid misuse material and the procedures it utilizes to recognize such happy. The stage's resistance during the examination has raised worries about its obligation to tending to unlawful substance. While the fine shows up generally little in contrast with the $44 billion Musk paid for the stage in October 2022, it addresses a striking catastrophe for X's standing. Sponsors have been downsizing their interests in the stage as it has fundamentally decreased content balance and re-established various recently prohibited accounts. The European Association as of late started an examination concerning X for potential infringement of its tech guidelines, especially concerning disinformation connected to the assault by Hamas on Israel. The Australian E-Security Commission uses the power to constrain web organizations to give data about their internet-based well-being rehearses. Neglecting to follow such demands can bring about fines. Should X select not to pay the fine, the controller might seek after the matter through legitimate channels. Notwithstanding Musk's explanation that eliminating kid double dealing is need one subsequent to taking the organization private, the controller recognized irregularities in X's reactions. The stage guaranteed that it was not a help utilized by huge quantities of youngsters when gotten some information about its endeavors to forestall kid preparing. X additionally expressed that the accessible enemy of preparing innovation was not adequately skilled or precise for sending on the stage. The E-Wellbeing Commission likewise gave an admonition to Lettersets Google for resistance with its solicitation for data about the treatment of kid misuse content. A portion of Google's reactions were thought of conventional by the controller. Google communicated disillusionment with the advance notice and insisted its obligation to teaming up on internet-based security. The resistance of X with the controller's solicitations was viewed as more serious, as it neglected to respond to questions in regards to reaction times to youngster misuse reports, endeavors to distinguish maltreatment in live streams, and staffing levels for content balance, security, and public approach. The stage affirmed that it had diminished its worldwide labor force by 80% and had no open approach staff in Australia following Musk's takeover. X likewise demonstrated that it didn't utilize instruments to identify kid misuse material in confidential messages because of the innovation being in a formative stage.